What's going on, viewers? Thank you for stopping by at the Montu how-to videos. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up your wireless router to convert it into extending router to extend your signal using another router. So as you see here, you see a TP-Link router that does 300 megabytes of data. It has 4 ports for your Ethernet ports, and it also has 2 antennas. Alright, so what we have here is the warranty paper, and now we have the instruction book, like a manual, a quick guide that's going to guide you through your setup as you're setting up your router. Now next, we actually have the router itself. It's plain and simple, nothing too functional with it, but you see there's 2 antennas. You have to watch out as you straighten out the second antenna, because you have to pull it outward and then push up. And you also have 4 Ethernet ports with 1 WAN, which is the blue one. That's what you would use to connect your primary router onto that router. You have a USB port, Ethernet port, and you have the power supply, and that's all that's coming inside the box. Alright, next I'm going to show you how to safely plug the power port into the router. And so that untangle it. Alright, you want to put it in the black spot where there's a hole for your power port. And next, we're going to plug it into the wall. Alright, I have it plugged up to the wall, and we got some lights that is blinking. The orange light means that it's not technically plugged up to the internet. And right here is my regular router that we're going to plug into using Wi-Fi. We are here. We already set up the router, the wireless router, and we had picked a spot over there right by the wall. That's halfway near my regular router. That's my IP is coming in through Frontier. So I'm going to be connecting this new router to the Frontier router to extend the range of my Wi-Fi. So since I showed you how to connect the power cord to the new router, the TP 300 megabyte router, and now I want to show you how to set it up on the computer. So basically, the first thing you want to do, you want to get your password and also the SSID number. That's the name of your router. And then also you want to get your password too, because you're going to be entering that when you're ready to log in to the router. So the first step, first off, you got to make sure that you have a Wi-Fi inside your computer. Some computers has Wi-Fi adapters, which is inside the computer, or you might have to buy a USB Wi-Fi adapter that you just stick into your USB. So once you have those 2 things, components, or one or the other, and then you're able to connect to the router. So first off, we're going to come down here to the Wi-Fi mode here, and we're going to click on it, just a left click. It's going to show me all the Wi-Fi in range. So this one here, this is my regular Wi-Fi that I use through Frontier. And this TP-Link D720, that's the router that we're going to log into. So first off, we're going to disconnect from my from my main router. Sorry. And then we're going to connect to the TP-Link D720. Once you click on it, there will be an area that you have to enter the password. So once you enter your password, then you click OK, and then it will automatically connect to your new router. But since I already had connected to it, I'm just going to hit continue. Also, I want to set it to where that it automatically connect to it once it's in range. So right now it's connecting. Okay, so what it's saying here, now we're connected to the new router, and it says no internet, and it's secure. Okay, and this is how you can find out if you're connected to the router. You just do a right click and click on properties. And once you click on properties, it's going to bring you up to this page here. Okay, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see the SSID. All right, that's the name of your router, and then you will see that all the information as far as the protocol and the secure type is a WPA to personal. We're going to change the password once we log in, and it also will tell you your IP address. Okay, all right, and so we're just going to keep this up for further information. All right, okay, so we're going to not minimize but shrink that window down, and now we're going to go to the internet. You could use Microsoft Edge, or you could use Google, or any browser that you would like to use. All right, so just click on the browser. Now it's going to show that you're not having it in the internet because you're not connected to the internet. The router isn't connecting to your main router, so we're going to log into the router and then connect it to an existing router, which is your main router. So it could act like an extender to widen your range of your Wi-Fi. All right, so at the top here, we're going to type in http://tplinkwifi.net. All right, so we're going to http there we go, /and TPLINKWIFI.net. All right. So now, previously, all right, so we're logged in to our router. So now, as you see here, we have some information here. We got a router, we got the MAC address, we don't have an IP address yet, and we just have some information here. Okay, now we're going to do a quick setup. All right, it's kind of give us a range of stuff that we can do. It would be easy setup if you don't know all the technical things of each of these tabs here. So we're going to do a quick setup. All right, so now it says run the quick setup to manually configure your internet connection and wireless setting. To continue, please click Next button. Alright, I'm going to click the Next. Alright, so now it says run the quick setup to manually configure your internet connection and wireless setting. To continue, please click Next button. Alright, I'm going to click the Next. Okay, choose an operation. So remember that we're trying to extend our Wi-Fi range, so we're going to use this as an extender. So the first choice, it says a wireless router, where you will share connection from the internet cable, for example, hotel room, small office. So we're not going to use this as a router, okay? So the next one is WISP. A WISP is the mode device that enables multiple users to share the internet connection from WISP, the LAN port device shared on the same IP from the WISP through a wireless port. While connecting to the WISP, the wireless port works as a WAN port. Ethernet acts like a LAN port. Okay. And the third choice is an access point. An access point, in this mode, this device can be connected to a wired network and transferred from wired access to a wireless that multiple devices can share together, especially for a home, office, or hotel where only wired network is available. And the last one is the range extender. In this mode, this device can copy and reinforce existing router signal to extend the coverage of the signal, especially for a large space, to eliminate signal blind corners. So we're going to extend. We're going to range extend. All right. So we're going to connect to existing Wi-Fi. All right. So we're going to click next. All right. So right now it's trying to find the existing Wi-Fi in your house or office. So I'm going to connect to this all black basic use 2.4G. I do have another one, but this is one that I use for basic computer connections. I do have a 5G, but I'm not going to use the 5G because that's strictly for gaming and other devices that I have in my home. So we're going to connect to my regular network router, which is this first one here. Okay. So now this is the part that we choose the router that we want our new router to connect to use as an extender. So this first one here is my primary router. It's the 2G.4. I also have a 5G, but more lower level things I normally use the 2G. The 5G is for my gaming consoles. We have quite a few of them in the house, so we're going to use that for the 5G. But we're going to use the 2G for just computers, low level things. So we're going to hit connect here. So now we're at the page here that we're going to enter some information. All right, so this part here, the SSID to be bridge is all black basic, use 2.4 gigs. And then it gives us the MAC address and everything, and the password, which we're going to enter it here. All right, and then we're going to customize. So I'm going to customize here. I'm going to put basic extend 1. All right, so that's what it will be called. So I know to differentiate from the regular all black basic, because that's the one that's on my regular, on my primary router. So on this router, it's going to be named as all black basic extension 1. Okay, so you will know which one you're tapped into. So you're going to click next. Once everything looks complete, click next, and everything here looks good. I'm going to hit next. So now it says, congratulations, the setting is finished. Please click finish to make it work. For detailed setting, please click the other menu if necessary. Change mode, which should be rebooted. And basically your router is going to reboot, and then it's going to be, then you will be able to log in. All right, so just hit finish. Now it's rebooting. So your new router is going to turn off, and it's going to turn right back on. So once all the lights start blinking, that's how you know that it's back on and ready to go. All right, let's give it a couple of moments and take a look at your new router and make sure all the lights are blinking green. One light might be blinking yellow because it's not fully connected to the internet yet until we log back in there. All right, so you're going to come down here to the globe here. We're going to click. So excited to show up. All right, so click on here, click on connect, use that password. All right, it's verifying the connection. And now we are connected. Let's go to properties. Scroll down here. That's the SSID name, all black basic extension 1. And look like we are in good shape because we have an IP address for both of these here and a MAC address. All right. Now, yes, go online. As you can see now, everything is up. Let's go to status. All right, put it out of here. All right, close everything out. Go to the internet. Loading, and we have Google. All right, let's try to go to another website. Go to xbox.com. And we are connected. So as right now, we are online. So this was the basic way to set up your wireless router and to extend your wireless router to another room using a different router. And this is the process how to do it. So therefore, the things that you would need, you have to make sure that you have Wi-Fi on your computer, either using a PCI Express card or using a USB. Those are the things you would need to connect to a Wi-Fi. And second, then you need a Wi-Fi router to use as an extender. Sorry. So if you like the video, please like the video or comment if you have any questions, and I will see you on the next video. All right, peace.